是不是开镜像了？感觉。
天哪，成功了！
我看你聊着。
你可像那个，你知道网上有一个牌子，你小时候那个猪宝宝，就很可爱。就是长大小时候，会有一些小动作在衣服问妈妈，我们今天中午吃什么呀？就是那个，很。
可以呀。算了，这种事没有必要。咱俩这样说熟了。就这饭。谁上去啊？
真的？我以为他是滚下来。
那不用了。我上，我只有一个人能上去。
你不要冲着上了，这太好看了。
只要我俩滚上去，他能滚上去，好快就上去了。你知道拍哪种吗
？Hello.
Hello.
So, are you a student here?
可以站着。
I don't speak Chinese, sorry.
那就是你
Do you speak a little English? No? A little?
等一下。
Are you a student?
Yes.
Okay. So, what are you studying?
Accounting.
Accounting. That's a good major.
Okay, thank you.
How long have you been here as a student?
2 years.
2 years. Do you have English classes?
Yes.
Okay.
对。
Do you like English?
What?
Any major with good English, you can make more money when you find a job.
Yes.
So, for example, you're the second year. Probably next year you won't have English anymore, because English for people who are not majoring in English are only in the first and second year. For example, you're accounting, not majoring in English. So third year, fourth year, you have no English classes.
Yeah.
But if you are smart, you're gonna keep studying English, because English is gonna help you find a much better job.
Okay.
Right?
等一下。
4 years ago, we had a flooding here, and it kills all the flowers. So the lake was no flowers. So now 4 years later, see the flowers growing up again. Very beautiful. I came here in 2021, 4 years ago. So in the summer vacation, we had a lot of heavy rain, and it kills all the flowers because it's flood everywhere. But now it's beautiful again. Very beautiful. So where's your friend going?
对
Where?
She is.
She's your friend?
She is. We plan to take photos.
Oh, taking photos.
She come back.
Yeah.
She came back. 跑过来了。
Hello? I'm talking to your friend.
Oh.
Do you speak English too? A little bit?
English is no good.
No problem. No problem. Little English is okay. Little bit is okay.
No good.
Most students don't have good English. But the secret to learn English is to practice a little bit every day.
别笑了。
So are you classmates?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Also
For
good friends.
4 years.
4 years. So you're friends before coming to university?
Yeah.
Oh, very good friends. So you're always together?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So today's a beautiful day, very beautiful day.
4年了，5年。
我们从高一就认识了。
5 years.
5?
Yes.
Okay. So do you live here in the West Campus or in the South Campus?
West.
Here, West
对
Campus.
Yes.
You're majoring in accounting, right? You said.
Yes.
So usually yes. Here's accounting, engineering. More there's more like a languages, humanities. The different campus, for example, West Campus is more to statistics, technology, engineering, math. The other campus is more languages, business, humanities, fashion show, fashion design. It's more like a humanities courses. And here is more STEAM courses, like a statistics, technology, engineering, and I don't know the other one.
I study in Henan University of Technology.
哦
不在这个学校上，他在。我给你找一下。
So before coming here, so okay. Hunan Technology of Engineering. Where did you study again? Say it again.
Henan University of Technology.
Hunan University of Technology. You know where?
我想
Hunan.
想。你对专门需要的英语翻译吗？不是，我知道我英语翻译是什么，但是。
I teach 4 other places before coming here. One of them was the Hunan University of Technology in Juzhou. So when I came here in China, I went to Changsha, University of Finance and Economics, and then in Juzhou, Hunan Technology of Engineering, and then they sent me to Huzhou. There was a normal university of I don't remember. And then they sent me to Jiujiang, and then here. Here I am the longest, 4 years here. The other maximum 1 year. It's a very nice campus here, very nice university.
Happy.
So I want to help you with your English. Can I give you my book to you for free? I want to give you my book to you to help you learn English. Is
okay.
that okay?
Okay.
But then I need your WeChat to send my book to you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's.
Okay. No.
Okay. So I add both of you, right? So now I'm gonna share my book.
Okay.
So this is the 2 of you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So which one are you? Which one are you?
This.
This one here.
Yes.哦，还要拍照吗？
Okay. So I'm sending the picture to you. Sure, in the background. So when I open your WeChat, I see you or remember you better. Helps me to remember you. Okay? For example, I put it in the background, right? So
Okay.
background.
Okay.
And This
This is
this
Lee.
one. This one is you, right?
对。
So I'll do the same. I send the picture to you, and I'll put it in the background. So when I open your WeChat, I see your picture, I remember you.
OK。
The reason I do this is because, for example, you are not using your picture. So, for example, this is not your picture, is it? Is that you?
No.
So why don't you use your, for example, both of you, why don't you use your own picture? Why? Because, for example,
it's colorful.
for example, I use my picture. This is not you,
Yes.
but this is me, right?
Yeah,
This
yes.
is me. So why don't you use your own picture? Why?
能翻译吗
cute，我的比较可爱。
You mean that
cute
you're not cute? You are not cute?
嗯
I think
Yeah,
I think your guys are cute. So you can use your own picture. I think your guys are cute.
Oh,
you can
thank
use
you.
can use your own picture, no problem.
thank you,
But
I like this.
you like it better. Oh, you like this better. I like your picture better. Your picture is better than this. Much better. Okay, I'm very happy to meet you guys. Very happy.
Yes.
I'm gonna go around and take more pictures. Very nice to meet you. Okay. I
Okay.
hope you enjoy the book. So that's for helping you improve your English. So if you finish school having good English, your life will be so much better.
OK。
You get a much better job, make more money, you'll be happier if you did. And the secret to learn English is not to study too hard, is to study just a little bit every day.
OK。
All right? All right, very happy to meet you. See you. Bye bye.
拜拜。
Very beautiful, right? Good pictures. Right? Okay, see you. Huh? So, yes, I'm a teacher here, yes. Are you a student here?
No.
I used to be a student here.
Oh, you're not a student anymore, so you graduated. Both of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean the foreign.
So what did you graduate from? So what is your field? What's your major?
English. Yeah.
English. Oh my goodness, so nice.
You are from the foreign language.
Yes, I'm the foreign language, yes.
Yeah.
So most students, they don't speak English very well, so they're so shy to talk to me.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy when I find the students who are major in English because they have no excuse, huh? They have to talk, at least try to talk to me, right?
Maybe most of them will say, "Oh, my English is so poor."
Yeah, all of them say that. And then I say, don't worry. The secret to improve your English is to practice. Don't be afraid. Go there, start trying to talk. As if you keep doing, your English will get better.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good advice.
But most of them are so shy, they don't even try.
I think that they're not very accustomed to this casual talking.
Yes. So why did you come here today? Did you miss school?
Yeah, I am a teacher.
Oh, you're now a teacher.
From the other university.
Oh, but you did study here.
Yes.
And
I
then you
used
find a
to
job
study.
in another university.
Yes.
Okay, how long ago you were a student here?
Hmm?
How long ago did you were a student here?
For 5 years.
5 years.
Before.
Oh, okay. I am here already 4 years.
Maybe you.
So I
2020?
got here maybe one year after you leave. You graduated.
Yes, we were together at
Oh,
the
okay.
same class. So we graduated at 2020.
2020. Yeah, I got here to 21.
A year later.
Yes.
Oh no, and
Yeah. For example, I was walking in the South Valley. Do you know it there? Like a lot of a green area and in trails inside. I got bitten so bad there. Yes. I was taking pictures over there too.
I am afraid of ants, but not of mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, yes. But inside of the valley, South Valley there, so many mosquitoes are biting me while I was taking pictures.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
they,
your
they
face.
bite me all
Yeah.
over. Yes, they bite me all over.
Your face.
Yes, so I couldn't stay there longer because they're biting me all the time.
Maybe you can take some medicine to.
No, that's okay. I just got out. Now it's getting better already. So I was worse.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bashi.
Oh.
So may I ask you a question, okay?
Yes.
For example, I tell my students all the time, if you manage to improve your English by when you finish school, your chances of finding a really good job is much higher.
Yeah.
For example, you graduated school, you seem to speak very well.
Yes.
So, for example, did you agree with me? With me that if you have good English when you finish, your chances of getting a
Yes, of course.
so,
course.
for example, I believe you got your job there because you did speak good English, right?
Yes. I think for some students, if their jobs are, for example, like they major in accountant,
Yes.
maybe they do not need English so much.
Well, I kind of disagree a little bit because I tell everybody,
Oh.
if you doesn't matter your major, right?
Yeah.
For example, you can be major anything like a fashion design, accounting, big data, engineering, anything. If you manage to have good English, your chance of finding a much better job is higher. For example, I have one student, very good friend. She graduates from a fashion school. Has nothing to do with English, right? But she somehow studied English by herself. She had English, for example, when you're not majoring in English, you have English in the first and second year, but not third and fourth. But she keeps studying English, so she talked to me, she became a very good friend, and when she finished school, she had a good English. Now, or for example, she graduated last term, right? So she found a job in a company who's streaming online to customers outside of China. She's speaking English, she receives message from customer, and she's showing clothing. Oh, this color fits well, whatever. She's streaming in English. She only got that job because she speaks English.
Yeah.
Even it is in her field, right? She studied fashion design. Now she's working with the clothing, which is very nice.
Yeah, if you can speak English, it will definitely enhance the opportunity of finding jobs.
For example, my own experience in Brazil, the native language, my native language in Brazil is Portuguese, not English. In China, your native language is Mandarin, Chinese, right? Not
Yes.
English. So Brazil and China is doing a lot of business. We're buying from you, you're buying from us.
Yeah.
So when you call each other to negotiate, to do business, we don't speak Portuguese, my native language, and we don't speak English. I mean, we don't speak Chinese, your native language.
Yes.
We speak English. So this is the business language of the world. That's why people who learn English, they have much higher chance of finding good jobs.
Yeah.
In the academic field is also very true. I was used to work with Chinese teachers in other universities. They're publishing, right, academic papers, but they don't want to publish in Chinese.
Yes. But
They publish in English because they want to reach the whole world, not only China.
yes. But it's very difficult to persuade many students to realize that.
Yes, that's the problem, right? When they realize, oh, if
That is too
they're-
late.
if when they realize that the life will be much easier if you learn English, they will have much more incentive to. But they feel like, I'm not going outside of China. Maybe I don't need English, right? So that's why a lot of our students they don't put enough effort.
Yes.
But some part of my job here is not only teaching English. I feel like I have to gather a lot of evidence to show them. Oh, see, this guy here learned English, so he get a better job, he get a better salary, more opportunities. I can be you if you manage to speak English.
Yes.
So I'm showing them a lot, trying to show them like people, my students who graduated, because I was here in China in 2018. So by now you can guess I have a lot of students who graduated already, right? So my best students who actually speak good English, so that I keep in contact with them. They send me messages. They said they can go to Beijing. For example, I have my first student, my first class. I have a few good students who speaks good English, and she becomes a good friend because when she graduates, she took me to visit Buddhist temples and visit China. So she becomes a very good friend. So I still keep in touch with her. So she's in Beijing working for this big company, radioactive company, and so it's a good job. And she got the job here because she speaks English, and she's happy, right?
So I mean, being a teacher in this university is your part-time job or full-time
No,
job?
full-time job. I have my contract here is full-time. I cannot work anywhere else. For
Okay.
example, the job is not. For example, this semester they actually give me a few classes, so I'm only teaching on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I have free Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days free, 3 days class. So a lot of free time. But my contract with the university is I cannot work anywhere else. So I do have a lot of free time. So what do I do with my free time? I try to participate in every extra activity they have here, right? Go to English corner, singing context, English context, speech context, graduation ceremony. Yesterday we have a military graduation welcome freshman party. So as I discovered those activities, I'm always there, making friends with the students, getting their chat, giving them my free book, and it's very helpful for me because I'm here alone. So the more friends I make, the more I feel welcome here.
I believe many people will benefit from
Yeah,
the conversation.
so we
Yeah.
benefit from each other, right? I'm here alone, getting more friends is good for me, and I feel like it's good for them. Oh, now we have a teacher that we can practice. He's
Yes.
it's very good.
So did you go other cities?
So yes, before coming here, this is my 5th city. I teach in 4 other cities before. So when I got in China, it was Changsha University,
Changsha.
Finance and Economics University. I was teaching business there, and then they sent me to Juzhou.
Zhuzhou.
Yes, in Juzhou I was teaching professional development and finance, and then they sent me to Huzhou. In Huzhou I was teaching in Huzhou I was teaching how to teach math.
So
And then they sent me back to Juzhou. So back in Juzhou, I was teaching the same topic as before, like a professional development, and and then they sent me to Zhujiang,
Zhujiang.
and then they sent me here. This is my last place, and when I came here, this is when I start teaching English. So before here, I was teaching those other topics.
So what's your major?
I'm a major in engineering, agronomist. And then I went to United States. This is when I learned English. I had an MBA in the United States. I also have a master degree in remote sensing. And then after that I got my TESOL certificate to teach English in Brigham Young University. And I do have a post-graduation in environment risk assessment, environment risk assessment. So I have a lot of different degrees, right? So
I mean, you got a wonderful experience.
yes, but I'm really enjoying a lot being here in China. I wouldn't dream of that we will enjoy here so much. But the first year here was interesting. So when I got here in the first year, I came here, no family here, no friends, didn't speak the language, right? I was kind of feeling a little bit depressed. I was eating the canteen alone.
Yeah.
Nobody approached me, talked to me. I feel like, China is not maybe it's not the best place, right? But then, one person who becomes my friend, he told me, you should not wait for people to talk to you. You should be the one taking action.
And
There is
Yeah, a lot of answers like me.
Yeah.
Is there still there?
under the time.
wait.
Not too many ants there? Okay.
Oh, so fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to took it before they bite me. So, and then this friend told me, no, you should be the one taking action. Don't wait for them to talk to you. I remember once I even wrote a sign, and then the sign says, you can sit with me to make friends. And then when I was going to the canteen, I put the sign. And the students, they come by, they read the sign, but they never sit with me.
Maybe they are afraid.
Yes.
They're too shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so this friend told me, you should not be the one waiting. You should be. And I feel a little bit awkward because I was thinking, what if they don't speak English? What if they say no? I don't wanna. No, but even though I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I amount the courage, right, and start going to the canteen and approaching students out of the blue. I don't know them. Can I sit here together? Can we eat together?
Yeah.
Most of the time, like a 99% of the time, they say yes, you can sit here. They don't speak English well, like you said, right? But I try to talk to them, and then we use the WeChat for translation, and then by the end, I got their WeChat,
Yeah.
I become their friends, and my life changed completely. So I start making lots of friends. Students invite me to, when they go out, they, we're going to the museum today, teacher. Do you want to go with us? So we're eating outside of university today. Do you want to come with us? So I got a lot of invitations for those activities that I told you, right? We're going to have a speech contest next week. You are invited. So when I start going to the speech contest, so the
Are you
organizer,
the judge?
yeah, this is what I'm going to tell you. For example, the organizer noticed in this meet, I was sitting in the audience. So, but the organizer pay attention. Oh, who is this guy over there? He's not look Chinese, right? So they came and talked to me. Oh, do you want to be a judge? I said, okay. So since then, they always invite me to be a judge.
Yeah.
And now my life is completely different, much better. And instead of when I finish my 1-year contract, instead of going back to Brazil, I keep renewing it because it's so good for me to be here. So I renew 6 times already. So this is my 7th year in China.
But I think the relationship that you just mentioned is totally different from your family relationship. So
Yes.
sometimes maybe you may feel lonely.
No, it's
sometimes.
normal. For example, when the students come here, they also feel lonely. They don't know anyone. They're far from home, right?
Yeah.
So, but they start making friends with their roommates and the classmates, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of make friendships here. So the university life becomes much better, right?
Yeah.
So it is the same for me. So I got a lot of good friends from the students, and but of course, when I go back home, I am alone here, right? I don't have a family. I'm divorced for 10 years.
Yeah.
So my kids are living in the United States, but I talk to them through the internet. But the friendship part helps a lot, really.
Yeah.
Does your family ever come to visit?
No, actually, I was every once in a while. I mean, every year I go back to Brazil and see my kids, my family in Brazil.
Yeah.
So they never came here to visit me.
But
here.
you
So
can-
I almost, because if they came, for example, I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
So if they're supposed to come here, it's 2 tickets, right?
Yeah.
And I see only my kids. I don't see my mom. I don't see my brother. I don't see anybody else.
Yeah.
So it's 1 ticket for me to go and visit everybody there.
everyone.
Yeah. So it's much of a better deal for me to go there than for them to come here.
Yeah, but right now you can share your life with them.
Yeah, I record a lot of things. I take pictures. I talk to them online. So I start doing a lot of this because in the beginning I wasn't. And they, Dad, why don't you send us picture? Why don't you tell how your life is in China?
Yeah.
So I start doing this. I have a YouTube channel. I'm not a vlogger or anything.
Yeah.
I just record things, and then I say, oh, it's not good, I delete it. If it's something interesting, I post for them to see.
So why don't you try to be a vlogger?
So I can't. To be a vlogger, you have to. Oh, I want to record this and then make a setting and then edit a lot. It's a lot of work, right? For example, I do a lot of recording, and if it's not good, I watch. It's not good, I delete. If it's something interesting, I cut and put I record a lot of my
It's more
classes.
casual.
Yeah, it's more casual. It's not me narrating and things, narrating all the time.
And you pay.
But I do have a blog. A blog I do with more purpose. So I took a lot of pictures. I wrote about it, and I write about some topic, which is kind of interesting because a lot of the students now, your blog is very useful. So they learn a lot of tips for how to improve English. When the students ask me the same question many times, I write something about it and answer in the blog. So when I get that question asked again, I have a answer for you here. I tell them my blog here. You can read about this one.
And your recording that you received, you can sometimes you can how to say memory.
Yes, that works for the keeping memories too. That's
Yeah.
very interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
So my kids see those things back home, and for example, the first time when I start writing those things, so I can look at that. Oh, this is a nice memory. It's
Yeah.
very good.
And
Yeah.
they will be happy to know you are good here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll be in China for a long time.
Yeah, my visa is always 1 year. So if I don't hold a job here, I have to go back, right? But they always offer me, do you want to stay 1 more year? We wanna to extend you an opportunity if you wanna renew. So I always be renewing. So I renew for many years already.
Good.
Yeah.
How many years will you plan to stay here?
What I can tell you is that your government is only going to renew my visa up until I'm 65. This is the age of retirement. Right now I'm 55. So if
10
I
years
want to
to go.
stay, I can stay more 10 years. After that, the government will not renew my my visa. So I am here already 7. The maximum that I can stay here will be 17 years.
When did you come to China?
2018.
2018.
Yeah, 8 years ago.
Did you went to Zhengzhou before? Zhengzhou,
My first place was Changsha,
Changsha.
and then the
It-
second one Zhuzhou, the third one Huzhou, and then fourth one Zhuzhou again. They sent me back to Zhuzhou.
Because Xinzhou is not the capital of Henan, but Zhengzhou is the capital.
Uh,
So maybe sometimes if you want to visit it, maybe you can go to Zhengzhou for a visit.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you travel to other cities?
Yeah, just
Those
travel.
those are the cities that I was teaching, right? And then besides that, I went for a couple of days. Just for example, I remember the company said, "Oh, we're going to do this advertisement in Guilin." And there's another city that I don't remember the name. So we wanted to give a lecture there. So they pay my trip to go there. I stay there just a couple of days and then I give the lecture. Because there was trying to sell the program, right? So the company is kind of the one who hires me as a foreign teacher and try to place in the universities in China. So I went there, teach a lecture, and they sent me back to the place that I was teaching normally. So I got to know, I've traveled a few other cities, right, because of this program. But for example, I still don't know the Great Wall of China. I'm not too much of a traveler. I know a lot of other foreign teachers. They hit vacation, they go everywhere, right? I am not like this. Everything here is new, so instead of spending all my money traveling, I kind of enjoy each place that I am in here in the moment.
Yes.
So yeah, that's how my approach is.
You just love where you are.
Yes, I don't like to travel, to be honest, but I like to get to know the place. If I could instantly transfer me, that would be nice. But yes, I don't travel that much.
So,
Yeah.
so do you think you are an optimistic person?
Yeah, I think so. It's not that I don't have my lows, right? Everybody has highs and lows, right?
Yeah, lows and ups and downs.
Yeah. But for example, as I told you, I'm divorced for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So when I got divorced, I was very, very depressed. I didn't want to get divorced. I tried to convince her, why don't you try to do some therapy? Let's stay together. But I couldn't convince her. She divorced me. I was very low at that time in my life. And I lost everything. I lost my kids. I lost my home. I lost her. I lost everything, right?
Yeah.
Money, everything. I start from zero again after divorce. And I was very depressed for the next 3 years. And I went back to live with my mom. The only thing I didn't lose was my job, which was good because it was a reason for me to wake up and get out of bed to do something instead of being just crying all the time, right?
Yeah.
But then I started, and then at that time I didn't want to do anything. I didn't, no more relationships. I'm never gonna get married again. Nothing of this, right? But then, of course, right? I start getting better little by little, right? So and then I start deciding, I always enjoy being abroad, so I enjoy being in the United States and Canada. I was there. This how I learning my English in the United States.
Yeah.
And then okay, I'll try to go abroad again,
Yeah.
but not in the West. I will try to go in Asia. So I start looking for opportunities in Japan, China, Vietnam, Philippines, Australia, and then I found my job here in China.
In China.
So I came here, and I'm here for 7 years. And my life is so much better. So I'm recovered from being the,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
even tried to date some Chinese girl.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Chinese girls, right?
Maybe one day you will find the right person.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But the problem is, most people don't speak English here, right? So for me to actually date someone, we have to be able to communicate, right?
Yeah.
So inside of the university, a lot of people, they do grasp a little bit of English. Maybe don't speak well, but all of them have English for 2 years, so they know a little bit, right? But as soon as you get out of the university, almost nobody speak nothing, right?
Maybe you can go some big cities.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you
they
can go to
never
Beijing.
send me to
Yeah.
those big
Many
cities, right?
people speak English
Yeah,
there.
Beijing or Shanghai.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. But they never send me to those big cities.
Yeah.
The companies always send me in the most interior, which I don't mind. It's okay. For example, Zhengzhou
Have
is
you
not
ever
a.
thought about learning Chinese?
I try in the beginning, but it's very hard
Difficult?
for me, right?
Difficult, right?
Yes, very difficult. Learning any language, I feel like it is difficult. It's not impossible, right? But for example, I came here to teach English, right? So when the students come to talk to me, they try to speak English. And actually, I have no one to teach me Chinese. I tried to use some apps to learn. It was very hard in the beginning, but I did try. It was very, very hard. I ended up giving up many times. I tried, oh, let's try again, and give up. So sometimes the students, they throw that in my face. Why do you want us to learn English if you cannot learn Chinese, right? You're here for 7 years, don't speak a word in Chinese, how come? And then I tell them, okay, so
Chinese
that's
is more difficult than English.
but they say no, English is very difficult. The same way I say, Chinese is difficult, they tell me in reply, but English is difficult for us too. And then I say, okay, so I agree with you. But English is not my native language. I managed to learn at least one more language. So you have to do that as well. And also, there are a few other things. I'm not saying that it's impossible for me to learn Chinese at my age, but when you're younger, it's much easier, right? So you are 20, I'm 55. So, and maybe you speak only Chinese. So if you speak English, your life is going to be better. I'm not asking you to teach, to learn English because of me. If you learn or not, I'm still going to be paid. But if you learn, your life is going to be much better. So that's on you, not me.
That's a good point.
So what do you usually do on your weekends? Just go around.
Yes, but Sunday I stay the whole day at home because this is the day my family in Brazil, my kids, they know that I'm going to stay at home all day. They can call me anytime. They know I'm going to be at home. So I have a Wi-Fi there, better connection. So I usually talk to my family on Sundays. But all the other days I don't eat at home. I always eat in the canteen. This is how I make lots of friends. I go to the canteen, approach students, right?
Yes. So do you have a fixed family communication day?
Not really fixed, but they know that I'm always stay home on Sundays. So they can call me anytime. I'll be home. Connection is good. So I usually do talk on Sundays. Not every Sunday. They don't call me every Sunday, but they know I'm home every Sunday. So yeah. I have 2 kids. They're 21 and 19.
Wow.
So I talk to them often. I don't talk to my ex-wife anymore because
She has a new family.
she marries again, right? She is living in the United States. When I got divorced, my kids were 7 and 9. So usually I only talk to her when I have to discuss something about the kids with her, right? But now they're grown ups. They have their own phones. I barely talk to her anymore. So I talk to my kids in the United States, and I talk to Brazil, my family in Brazil. I have my mother. My mother's still alive. My father passed away. But I do have 2 brothers, 1 sister, a lot of nephews. So I talk to them in Brazil too.
Your kids, they are both boys or girls?
Both boys. Both of them are boys. One thing that I find very interesting, my generation, when I was in college, my father's generation, but it starts changing. So if you ask anybody in university, everybody they want to get married later in life. But when I ask the same, because for example, when I go to English foreigner activities or they make some friends, it's normal. Students ask me, are you here alone? Where's your family? Are you married? Do you have kids? So they are interesting to get to know me, right? And ask personal questions. So I do the same in reply. Okay, so what's going to be when you finish school? What do you want to get a job? What are you going to do? So do you have boyfriend, girlfriend? Are you going to get married one day?
Yeah.
Most of them tell me, no, I don't want to get married.
Yeah.
So what's happening? It's this is not normal, because it's not normal to want to stay alone your whole life. That's really not normal.
I think it is not in China, especially.
No, this is a trend all over the world. This is
Yeah.
what I'm said. In my generation, was very different than this.
maybe the heavy burden from
But
Venezuela.
is it easier to hold a burden when you have someone on your side, someone special that you can share the burden, and also you can share the happiness when you're happy. So, but now they prefer to stay alone.
Yeah, I think
don't
maybe
get it.
heavy burden is the one of the reason, and the other reason maybe the uncertainty of your partner.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're afraid of losing.
Yeah.
But I think is most people in the world now, they tend to live for themselves. And
But
I
do
think
you agree
it's-
this is really bad for society,
yeah,
right?
Yes.
So a
yes,
lot of,
course.
for example, in Japan, they have this extreme problem. A lot of people not even getting out their homes. I mean,
Yes.
their bedrooms. So they stay isolated. They don't work. Their parents are still supporting them. What's going to happen? Because their parents are going to die before their kids, right? So they don't have a job. They don't get out of their room. So a lot of social problems like this. And this is a really huge in Japan. Japan's already shrinking, not growing. China's already, for a few years ago, China was growing, right? But now you're already get to the maximum. Now you're shrinking too, right? So you're not growing as a population. You're kind of shrinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my country is still growing, but every country in the world is going to this tendency, like stop growing and start shrinking. So people are not getting married. They're not having enough kids to replace
Yeah.
themselves. So this is going to be a big problem in the future for the whole world.
Yes. I think it's a problem of individualism.
Yes, it is. And people are much unhappier
Yeah.
following this
Yeah.
trend.
Yeah.
Yes.
For example, I have a lot of counter arguments. So I have a lot of heated discussions with the students, right? So I feel like nobody's kind of showing them another perspective. They only feel like, oh, of my peers, nobody's going to get married. I'm going to agree with that. So let's go with that. So nobody's telling them this.
Yes,
This is
yes.
not very good, right?
Yeah. They
So
just follow
The trend.
yes.
yes.
But do you notice, for example, older people, and let's say if you decided not to get married, so when you're 40, 45, 50, those people kind of regret
Regret?
their decisions. Do you notice that?
Yeah, I heard that. But take myself as an
Mm,
example. The reason why I don't want to get married, or I want to get married later,
Mm.
I think the bigger reason is about my partner. I don't how to say, I don't know the love or the relationship between us will stay longer, or will or at least for a long time.
But do you agree that the older you get, it's going to be harder to find a partner? Do you agree with that? Or do you think it's going to be easier
Yeah.
to find a partner?
No.
For
I
example,
mean-
I when I'm discussing with the student, I show them two perspectives. So before I tell them my perspective, I ask them a few questions. I'm going to ask you guys and see your opinion, okay? For example, if you're looking for a partner to get married one day, so what's the most important thing that for you that you're looking in your partner?
For right now,
Let's say for example, you want to date to get to know someone to marry in the future. So what are you looking for in your partner that is very important for you as a woman? Because when I ask the men,
yeah.
the answer is very different. The answer from the man to the
Maybe
same
age?
question, the answer from the man to the same question is very different for the answer from the woman.
Maybe most men, the answer.
No, I'm
is
asking.
maybe-
I'm discussing about the
maybe
man. Okay.
personality.
Okay. What else?
finance.
Yes, that's the most common answer.
Yeah.
For example, usually for a girl, they want a guy who's stable financially, a guy that's not gonna lose his job every day, right? So
Yeah.
they get drunk and they go to job. No, no, you cannot work in this condition. They fire him. So usually for a woman, it's very important that the man is dependable, reliable, that he's financially stable,
Yeah.
because he's supposed to be the provider. So if you get pregnant, so you cannot work, he has to
Yeah.
support you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's very important. I'm not saying that you should not find him attractive, handsome, character. These are
Yeah.
other things that can be important as well.
Yeah.
But the most important thing that I get from the girls, he has to be financially stable.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's shift. So what do you think would be the most common answer for men?
Maybe age.
Yes, it's kind of, but something else too.
And I also think financial is part of a reason.
Not really.
Job.
Not really.
Regular job?
Not really. For example, remember what they're looking for their partner, the woman they want to marry. So what?
Family center.
Mm,
No.
no.
Personality.
I'm gonna tell you the answer. You tell me if you agree with that. You tell me if that makes sense, okay?
Yeah.
So men are looking for very different things. They're looking for a pretty, cute, young girl first.
Young girl. Yeah.
Yes. So for example, if they find her attractive, if they find her beautiful, cute, now he wants to know the other things. Now I want to know if you're a good person, your character, your honesty. But the first thing a man sees in a woman,
Look.
if I am attracted to you, you look beautiful, cute,
Your
right?
appearance, right?
So now let's come back here to the university, okay? So everybody here is 20 years of age, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's a student, everybody's single. So now look at the men. Men at 20 years age, they don't have a job. They didn't graduated yet.
Yeah.
They have no job, no car, no home, nothing.
Yeah.
So for the point of view for the woman, they have low value because they're looking for somebody stable financially. The man has nothing right now. But now let's look at the man's perspective to the girl, right? So when you're 20, young, cute, beautiful, right? So right now for the man, the woman has high value.
Yeah.
As you're getting older, your value is going to decrease. So for example, if a man wants to be a father, he wants to have a family, he has to marry a younger woman. Because when you're 35, it's becoming very, very hard to have babies, right?
Yes.
So the woman is here right now, high value. The man is here, very low value. So I tell the boys, very easy for her to find a boyfriend,
Yeah.
but for you it's hard, right? But as the time goes by, it's becoming harder for her and easy for him. Because when he finished school, okay, he's getting more value. Now he's get a job. Now maybe he start his own company, start buying a car, buy a home. When he's 35, maybe he has a lot of things. And if she's 35, so her value is kind of a little here and he's much more value, right?
Yeah.
So when I bring this argument to them, they kind of say, oh, I never thought of this, right? Because if she wants to get married, so you might be think seriously that your best chance to find a good husband is right now.
Yeah. I just remember one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. A boy or a man just told me before.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just like you mentioned, that the appearance is a important part, but it is not the only one. I
Yeah, it's
think
not the only one. I didn't mean to be the only
yeah,
one.
yeah. I mean, the how to say the condition or that you stay with him or her is how to say is also important. I mean, if you feel comfortable with him,
I agree
he
with
will
you.
stay with you for a long time.
I agree with
Yeah.
you. That's very important. So you're saying that's a lack of commitment, right? To stay together for a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
time, right?
Yeah.
So that's where the dating comes in.
Yeah.
Because the dating is the process when you get to know the other person. So in my opinion, you have to date at least 1 year, because this is when you start to getting to know the other person, right? For example, in 1 year, this is enough time when you see him in a bad situation, if he can lose the temper, if he lies to you, or perhaps even if he hit you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is not acceptable for a woman to be hit for her man. So if he does that when you're dating you, so you can, I'll be almost sure that is right. So you have to have the same values, the same commitment.
Yeah.
So he never lied to me. He was always kind. He's kind of
The-
have a
I mean, the
good
loyalty, right?
good self-control. He doesn't lose his temper in a bad situation. Loyalty.
Yeah.
So you can see those things if you date him long enough.
Yeah.
So that's I'm not saying everything is 100%, but
Yeah.
if you do those things and if you notice, oh, he's a good man, there's a very higher chance that he's gonna keep being the same kind of man after marriage. So I tell the students, if you are want to get married, date, right? Pay attention to those things because a lot of people that are dating, they're not paying attention. They don't know. For example, I sit sometimes with a student, the couples, right? It's very interesting because if a couple is sitting together, they usually date boyfriend and girlfriend. So I sit them, I find a lot of couples that are dating for 1 year, even 4 years. So it's a long time, 4 years. Do you want to marry him? So sometimes they say yes, we plan to marry. But then I start asking, okay, so how many kids do you want to have? They don't know.
Maybe
So
they
they're
didn't
dating.
talk
They're
about
yes, they're dating
topic
for
before.
4 years. They
Yeah.
don't know where the other wants to go in life, because this is important, right?
Yeah, but
For example, if I want to
Yeah.
marry you, do you want to live here in China or do you want to go back to my
Yeah.
country? This is important, right? Because if I know, okay, we're gonna marry, we're gonna go back to Brazil. No, I want to stay here in China. This is a source of a conflict. So you have to start asking important questions early, not late,
yeah.
because otherwise you're wasting your time.
Yeah, but people in that age, they don't think about the future a lot.
Exactly, they don't
just
think.
how to say? They just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, but they could have.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
I mean, they could have learn about it and actually
Yeah.
be making smart decision about it.
yeah, the right way that they should learn. But
Yes.
sometimes I think that the couple in university, they always want to find a partner, or so the dads want to find a partner to to eat or to go out for a partner. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another thing. For example, a lot of people say, my life is good here, right? So I don't feel like but for example, you can tell me, right? So you finish school, right?
Yeah.
So life out when you finish school is much different
Yeah.
because here you have a roommate, you do things together, you're happy, right?
Yeah.
But when you finish school, you get separated. You go back to your home. You're gonna
Yeah.
find a job. Maybe you move to another city. You feel alone. It's not as much as easy to make friends as when you're in university
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you go to work in a company. People are not the same as you anymore. Like your same age, single, and no, people are older. They're married. They have a lot of different things going on in their life.
Yeah.
Here, everybody's almost the same age, same purpose. They're students. They're single. They're studying,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So life gets lonelier, right?
Yeah.
It gets harder. Now you have to make money to support yourself, maybe pay rent, and then
Yeah.
see, I have to work hard. So it's getting harder and harder, right?
Yeah.
So, and then as enough time goes by, when you look yourself, you're 40, 45, you're still alone, no family, just working. So life kind of start losing its meaning, its purpose, and
yeah.
you feel like, is it my life really good? So did I make a right decision? So a lot of opportunities when I was a student. A lot of I could have have a boyfriend like this, right? Because remember, girls are here, high value on their university. I tell them, if you want to have a boyfriend, just kind of snap the finger. You can almost have any boy
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're high value right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
and the boys are low value.
Yeah.
They'll be very happy to get you as a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So they start remember those things and feel, oh, maybe I did a wrong decision. And I tell them, go and talk to older people who are single. Listen what they're gonna say. It's not about me. Try to convince you that no. You can maybe check this for yourself everywhere, even here in China. People who are single, never married, they might even be financially well. They might be the owner of their company because they pursue career they're dedicated to their company. But now they're kind of a miserable. When they want to find a partner, it's very hard.
Yeah, and yeah, some people, yeah, after graduated, they may find a partner from blind date.
Yes.
Yeah, from their family.
For example, every semester when I start class, I always teach a special lesson. It has nothing to do with the book.
Yeah.
I kind of teach them a life lesson.
Yeah.
So there are one, for example, I'm here 4 years. I already thought about the first lesson was about networking, the other values. The
Yeah.
other one was about, for example, I remember one of those classes talking about my parents. So my parents are the generation before me, right? So at that time, everybody wants to get married. But and then I tell, oh, my mom marries my father. Both are very young. My father didn't even have a university degree yet.
Yeah.
So after the marriage, this is when he starts going to university. He graduates and he builds his own company and he becomes very successful. So he passed away 2 years ago, and he left a lot of money for me
Yeah.
and my brothers because he
Yeah.
was very successful. But the thing is, my father knew that his wife loved him because my mom, marries him when he had nothing.
Yeah.
So he had no job, he had no university degree. So, but now, look what's happening right now. For a girl to marry a man, so he has to pay dowry, he has to have a home, a
Yeah,
car, a
yeah.
good job. How does he know that she loves him or is not? She's not marrying him for the money.
Yeah.
How does he know?
Maybe.
It is very hard,
Yeah.
right, for the man to know. Oh, are you marrying me because of my money or because you really love me? And then, for example, if a girl marries a man when he has nothing, supports him. So if he is a man with good values, right, committed, so she dates him, okay, he's a good man, loyal, he has good values, he wants to go to the same direction. I bet you he's not going to dump her when she gets old. He's going to be loving her much more. Like my father did. They stay married with my mom for 50 years. I knew my father loves my mom. He's not going to trade her for a younger model, right? Because remember, for men, younger we are attracted to, right? But my father was married to my mom. She was loyal. They help each other. So my father would never do that to her, right? And he knew that she married him because of love, not because of money. So I teach the students in a way they can at least see the argument, see that things are not going to the right direction. It is good to have a perspective, not only think about everybody's going this way, no marriage. This is what I'm going to do too, because I feel like if you took this option, you're gonna regret later.
Yeah, but for girls, I think marriage is very important. Maybe just like you said, if I choose a man without money or home, maybe my parents or my relatives will persuade me to not choose it.
I
choose
understand.
him.
I address that like
Yeah.
this. For example, you can look a person and see a potential.
Yeah.
For example, if you see a student here, right? He's always missing class, getting late, not doing the homework, his grade is low. So what do you think that his future is going to be?
Not so promising.
But now you see another student, right? The same situation. He doesn't have a job yet, he didn't graduate, he has nothing. But you see him studying hard, he has good grades, he never misses class, his homework is always done, he's trying to do his best. You see he's improving in skills. So what's your prediction would be now?
But you can make sure.
No,
the-
I'm
the
not
man-
saying everything is 100%.
Yeah.
But what would be your prediction? Is it the same from the
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
who's
the
doing
new
nothing?
First
Yeah, the
impression.
section.
Yes. So you can make some assessment,
Yeah.
right? He has nothing, just the same as the other one. But you can see, well, what are the chances of this guy here
Yeah.
is doing so much better in life,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see if you want to do better, you can make smart decisions, and you end up in a much better situation if you just do bad decisions. It is possible to for example, start making good decisions and correct your life the way you want to end up with. Because I see a lot of people just finding excuses. For example, I tell the students, I see some of you blaming others. Oh, my grades are low because teacher is bad. My grades are low because my roommates make a lot of noise. They didn't let me do the homework. They don't let me study. They don't. A lot of things like that, right? There are only excuses and excuses and excuses. But I see other students, they don't give excuses. Few of them, they find a way to do it.
Yeah.
For example, remember, this is what I teach in one of my classes. I remember one case in Brazil. It shows in the newspaper a kid that the computer store manager give their kid, not their kid, this kid, a computer for free. So how this is happening? So for example, in the school, for the students, most of the students have a computer at home, but this one didn't. This one was kind of a poor one. And then he had a perfect excuse. I don't have a computer at home, I didn't do my homework. But the store manager in the shopping mall noticed this one kid always come to the store, right? At the same time and playing the computer. And then one day he got curious and he went to talk to the kid. Okay, why are you coming here? Oh, and the kid, oh, I come here because to do my computer homework. I don't have a computer at home. So, and this one reporter find out, they wrote the story, the manager ended up giving the computer for free for the kid, right? So it's to show that if you want to do something enough, badly enough, you find a way to do it. If you don't, you'll find an excuse to not do it.
Yeah,
Not
not
accused.
to do it.
Yes, not to do it. So it goes to the same way here, right? If a student really want to do it, they will find a way to do it.
Yes.
So usually my first class of the semester is kind of a inspiring. You want to tell a lot of stories that talk about networking, about family, about to try to give the student a perspective that perhaps they may never had, or somebody never talked or confront them to do this, right? And to be honest, those classes don't make a huge impact on their lives. Only a few students, they pay attention and they think, oh, yeah, this is something I never thought about. And the teacher has a lot of good arguments. He does make sense what he's saying. And I was able to change a few students' mindset. And later, for example, I'm here in China for 7 years, right? I keep in touch with a few good students that become my good friends. Many times that a few years later, they send me a message like, teacher, I'm really grateful for the impact that you make in my life. I could see nobody teaching or inspiring me the way you did. And this cannot be greater reward to be a teacher.
Yes.
Want to receive such a message.
Yes. That's a great, meaningful job you're
Yes,
doing.
yes. So I'm not here just because of the money. Money is great, so I'm here. I got this job here because I speak English. Tell the student, right? If you manage to speak English, you're gonna get a better job. So I love my job here. It's a good job. If you learn English or not, they're still gonna pay me. So learning is on you. But the greatest reward is this. So when I get messages like this, it's really, really good.
Just like you said, a successful person, successful people are the minority. So I think that
Yes.
maybe, just like I said, the mindset is very important. So sometimes it is difficult to change it.
Yes,
So
it
if
is
you can
difficult.
change
I'm not saying
your-
that's easy. It's
Yeah.
difficult. Yes.
Yeah, if you can change your mindset, maybe you
Yeah.
can
Sometimes
make a change.
mindset is deep rooted
Yeah.
according to the family's environment around him or
Yeah.
her. So it's very difficult to change that. But you did it many times. I think it's
Sometimes
really
people
good.
need an inspiration to do it.
Yeah.
For example, I learned this very early. You cannot do those things for anyone. So
Yes,
you have
yes.
to want to do it for yourself. You have to find an inspiration and then work in yourself. I cannot learn English for the students. I cannot do anything for them.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
help them being a good teacher, try to do my best.
Yeah.
So it's easier to accomplish something if you have a great tutor, somebody. But if you don't want to do it, I cannot help you.
Yeah.
Right?
If they
Yeah.
get the inspiration from you,
Yes.
they will benefit. But if they cannot,
Yes.
you have nothing to do with their
Exactly.
future.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but in my opinion, I think that some foreign teachers are very energetic to persuade them for those life philosophy. But some Chinese people, they already give up to persuade those students to.
Yes, I got that.
Move on,
For example,
yeah.
I know China is a country that's very homogeneous. Chinese everywhere. Right? If you go to my country, you find black people, Japanese people, Chinese people, white people, yellow people,
Yeah.
all sorts of people. So it's not if you see a Chinese, it's a normal, right? But here, everybody's Chinese, right?
Yeah.
So when you see a guy who's black or white, foreigner, yeah, I know I draw more attention here than in my own country.
Yeah.
Right? They have this foreign teacher. If they, of course, we teach differently than the normal Chinese people. I don't speak in Chinese if they don't know how to communicate. We have a lot of a hard time sometimes because the students don't know how to communicate with me. I say, oh, let's have a chat. You send me a message in Chinese, I translate. So a lot of things are different when they have a foreign teachers. I understand that, but the excitement is very high when I never had a foreign teacher. Now I have one, so the excitement is very high. But of course, it's getting normal. I having teaching them every week, so the excitement level drops down, and sometimes the incentive to do, but only a few students remain. Okay, yes, I agree what you're saying. I see your point, and they keep putting the efforts. And if they do this long enough, they start seeing good results.
Teaching is about inspiring.
Yes.
But we as teachers, we can only inspire some students.
Yes,
Not
I
every one of them.
I agree with you. And those few ones are the one who makes everything worthwhile.
Yeah.
I told this, for example, I get a lot of students, they're playing games on my class, they sit in the back, they're not paying attention, they sometimes don't even bring the book. So most of the students are like this, to be honest. But few of them, just few of them, they sit in front of the class, they participate, they do their homework, they come to talk to me after class. They're the ones who see me, the canteen teacher. Can we sit together? They come and bring their problems, and then we become friends, and then I try to help them as best as I can. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing more than a teacher. I'm being like a therapy for them, therapist for them. For example, in Jujiang, I have this student. She's a very smart, bright student, and she's having a huge problem back home. Their parents have this business, and they're just waiting for her to graduate to assume to start managing the business.
Yeah.
But her dream was completely different. She wants to go abroad, and I felt she's feeling the pressure from her family that when she graduates, he has to take care of the business, and she didn't want to do that. So the tension starts to growing to the point that she didn't want to go home on vacation time, on holidays. She stops talking to their parents, and she was kind of one day she opened up. She came to talk to me, and she opened up. Teacher, I'm having this situation. I feel like you're old enough. You have a lot of experience. Maybe you can give some good advice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it. So she talks to me. She almost cries when she's talking because, of course, she loves her parents, but this relationship was not good. And then, because I was not attached to her, I was not her parents, nothing. I have no emotional attachment, right? So I give her a perspective that she may never thought about before. So, for example, I told her, well, what do you think the job market in China? Is it easy to get a job or hard? So she said, yeah, it's hard. And right now the job market is declining, right?
Yeah.
So everything goes in cycle, right? So right now we're going down. When you get the bottom, we're gonna start going up again. So right now it's very hard to get a job. Most of the students here tell me, I want to keep studying because they don't want to go to the job market. They feel like if I study more, I avoid the market for a while get a better degree to get a better job, right? So she was in the same situation, and then she recognized, it's very hard to get a job in China. Okay, now think about your parents. So they know that too, right? So they kind of, while they're hanging up on the business, it was not hard to build up a successful business. A lot of business, they start and fail in a few years. But you have a good business, and your parents are still taking care of the business. They're kind of holding up that for you. So they want what's the best for you. They're not doing this to crush your dreams.
Yeah.
Did you ever thought about that? And she said, yeah, I didn't thought about that. So she starts seeing their parents in different eyes. And then I tell her, okay, maybe you should have a bridge. Talk more to your parents. Recognize that what they're doing for you is really you can start appreciating what the sacrifice they're doing for you. and then maybe you can propose a agreement that it can be good for them and good for you. For example, they're holding this company for a few years, right? So could they hold for one more year maybe? You can ask, oh, no, that's too much, holding one more year. So if they agree, they can hold one more year. You can go to those programs, right? A lot of people, they start 3 years in university, they go to Australia, they go to
Yeah.
UK, right? So maybe you can go abroad if they hold the business for one more year.
Yeah.
And that you don't know, right? You've never been abroad. Maybe you go abroad and you don't like it. And then you're gonna think, oh, I'm glad that my parents hold this company for me when I go back, right? So you'll be grateful. So and then she thought about that, and she thought, yeah, that makes sense. And then when she went back home for the vacation, she really had for many years she had a one really nice long conversation with her parents. She kind of, when she went back to the school, he told me, oh, what the advice that you gave me was amazing. It works like a like nothing else.
Yeah.
So I talked to my parents. They agreed the proposal. Now they're gonna hold the job. They're gonna support me going abroad. So she was so happy. She was now talking to her parents, and that makes me really happy because I did nothing. I just have a conversation with her, right?
Yeah.
So it didn't require money. It didn't require nothing from me actually.
Yeah.
And she's still my friend, so she's doing well. Maybe I think she's taking care of the company now. So these are small things that I do as a teacher, right? That I see making a lot of a difference in the life of the students. And there's, again, no better reward than this.
Yeah. That is very valuable.
Yeah.
You're a good teacher.
Thank you.
If I were back to the school when you were here, we would be great. We will be better.
A lot of my best friends are they're never been my own students. I feel like when they are my own students, they feel like I hold the power to give them bad grades, right? So they kind of feel shy, right? They kind of don't want to talk too much, or they feel like I don't know. But the best ones are the ones that I make friends in the English corner or the other activity. They're not my students, but they see me there, they go talk to me because there's a foreigner, let's practice. This is an opportunity to practice, right? So it's good. But I'm not saying that my own students don't approach me as well, but fewer than approach me than the ones that I just make outside of the realm of my classes.
Yeah, maybe the people who are who approach you are maybe optimistic or
Yeah, they're more
outgoing?
they're more extroverted. Yes, they feel like yes.
yeah. So just like you mentioned, I think the personality is very important for
But I was I remember I was
beginner-
kind of a shy one when I got here.
yeah.
But I work in myself to be able to change that. It changed my life.
Just
So,
like you
yeah.
said, your friends told you you need to
Yes.
take active.
Yes.
I think for my experience, most of the students they're afraid to talk to foreigners.
Yeah.
Maybe most of the reason also because of back in high school, they
Yes. Yeah.
they do not speak English. They just write
Most of
the
the other
exercises.
university that I was teaching before, right? I told you I have been to 4 places, and my maximum time in those universities was maximum 1 year. So when I came here, I shift instead of teaching other subjects, I'm only teaching English, and I'm here for 4 years already, right? So every time I change places, I have to start from zero. I have no friends with the new place; they don't know me, right? Students don't know me, but here I'm 4 years. And I always go to the canteen. I start approaching friends. So a lot of my students know me, right? And then it's not very uncommon when I get to sit to the student. Can I eat here together? And then they say yes. I start eating with them. It's not uncommon. They tell me, I always saw you here, right? I saw you approaching students. I always wanted to eat with you, but I haven't no courage to go and talk to you. And then they tell me, now I'm happy that you're here, right?
Yeah.
So I get a lot of responses like this. And one student tell the other, oh, this guy is nice. He's always approaching us. He's not gonna bite us, right? So it's not uncommon. Also, for example, they have a friend who actually always wanted to talk to me but didn't have the courage. And now that his friend talked to me, okay, give me his WeChat. Sometimes, I have a friend here. He wants to have your WeChat. Can I? I said, yes, you can. So they gave him the WeChat for their friend. I talked to him a little. Okay, let's get together. We can eat next day together. And then I eat with them. So the students are getting more confident in saying, oh, okay, approaching me because of that. So when I got to the new place, nobody waves at me and says, oh, come here. But now I get some of those things. So they saw me in the canteen, I get a plate and start looking, right? So is there anyone here know me? Anyone here wants to? And then I said, oh, teacher, come here, we have a place here, sit here with us. So this is a really good thing that happened here.
Yeah, because from their bottom of their hearts, they want to talk, but they just have the courage to do it.
Yeah, but when they see the others are doing, I'm not biting them, right? So they we can do it too.
I think it's because of her personality.
Yeah.
They are attracted to.
Yeah. All right, so we talk a lot now, right? So I'm very happy that I meet you. We had a nice conversation. It's very good to find someone who can have a good English, because sometimes I feel like they're not understanding what I'm saying. They okay, they agree, but they but very nice.
We feel very nice too.
Is that okay if I get your WeChat?
Yes, of course.
Is that okay? Did you get it?
Yeah. This is the first time we came back here after
Graduating.
4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, really? This is the
Yeah.
first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a coincidence meeting.
Yeah. My name is Eunice.
Okay.
This is
This is you?
yeah.
Yes, you can call me Murphy.
Murphy, I got your name here.
Your name Marcelo.
Marcelo Gameiro. They call me
Marcelo.
Teacher Gameiro.
Marcelo.
So, Eunice is...
yeah. This is me.
No, this is you.
Yeah.
Is it Eunice?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it, your English name something?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, can we take a picture?
Okay.
Yes. First.
Okay. So I'm gonna take with you
Yeah.
first, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm taking this picture, okay? Okay, I'm gonna show you. For example, I took a picture. You're in the center of the picture, right? Now I'm gonna put you in the background.
Yeah. You get back.
The reason for this is because most people here in China, they don't use their picture in the profile. For example, here, right?
Wow.
Is your profile picture. That's not you, right? This
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
Bear.
Yeah, we do not use our.
So, yes, I don't.
Our
I don't.
profile, yeah.
So why nobody uses their own picture?
Maybe the personality we are not so used to use it.
For example,
Yeah.
let's take with you now. Okay. So I'm sending the picture to you. I'll do the same here. I'll do the same here. Take background here.
That's a good bit to memorize.
Yeah.
For example, you're different, right? So I see your name here, Murphy. I can read, but for example, yours here, I don't read Chinese. For example, I don't see your name and I don't see your picture.
I can change.
No, I
change it.
can change. I would change it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, for example, right now the way it is, so it's Chinese. I don't read it, and it's not your picture. So, for example, if I look this week later, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't see your picture, and I don't read Chinese.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
hard for me to remember who this person is.
Yeah.
For example, yours a little bit different. Murphy, I can read,
Yeah.
but it's still not your picture here, right? So it's not your picture here, right?
Yeah.
so it's not you. Okay. But for example, if I see a name, right? Oh, I can read this name, and if I see your picture here, it's very hard for me to not know who
Yeah.
you are, right?
Yeah.
For example, that's why I took a picture. When I open,
Yeah,
I,
you
I
will
remember right
you
away.
You will remember
Right
where
away.
you met.
We're copying here and change the name. Usually I do this when
Yeah.
I make a new friend, right? So I go back there, I put your picture over there already,
Yeah.
so I can change the name here, right?
Yeah.
So put here, paste, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's a little bit better, right? I can see the name.
Yeah.
You know, when I open the WeChat, I see the picture, I remember right away. It's
Yeah.
very hard to forget a picture.
Yeah.
Our minds usually work in pictures, not in words, right?
Yeah.
Do you live in the school?
So there is a condominium, right? So right there, it's called the Honggu Garden. A lot of teachers live here,
Yeah.
so we don't even have to cross the street. There's a gate from the condominium to the university. I live there. It's not my apartment. It belongs to the university.
So you always walk to
Yes,
the
I always walk there.
classroom, huh?
Yes, always walk to the classroom. So it's kind of really nice. So I don't have to pay rent or anything. It belongs to the university. They
Yeah.
let me live there for free.
Yes.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yes, really good.
Especially for people whose home is not here.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I have to come here by myself, rent an apartment, things will be very, very hard.
Yeah.
Yes. So
You have to
yeah.
communicate with the
Yeah,
landlord.
don't speak the language. We don't have reference. How do we know I'm gonna pay the rent? So it's kind of very hard on both sides. So most of the university have this kind of a program for
Yeah.
foreigners,
Yes,
right?
yes.
They find a place them for live. They kind of include in the package. It's really nice, really good.
They are very convenient for us.
Yes, very good. We live in the 33 floor, very high. So I never been so high. It's not hot. You just open the window. A lot of winds. Very nice.
That's good.
I'm very happy to meet both of you.
Yeah,
Me too. Me too.
So when I get home, I will be sending you, both of you a gift. I share with all my students here. So for example, I do have a lot of free time. I told you, right? I only have, for example, this semester special. I only teach 3 days, right? So what do I do with the other time, right? So I wrote books, I published them, but they cannot be sold in China. So I have a lot of books for selling in Amazon, other websites. So, but here in China, I give them for free to all my students, right? I have a website with online courses. I give them a lot of the courses for free. So I'm gonna give you my book, and then the link to my blog site. So you can go there and see, oh, this is my blogs and everything.
I'm looking forward to
Do,
it.
do you remember when I told you that they start calling me to be a judge in the speech contest?
Yeah.
So for example, last April this year, I was judging 3 speech contests. They have 2 before the final one. So I bring my camera and record the students giving a speech, right? And I record everything, right? And then I came back home and did a free online mini course on how to give a good speech. Because a lot of the students, they come to me, teacher, how can I improve, right? I want to maybe be the winner one day, right? So how can I give a good speech? So, and then I didn't exactly knew how to answer and didn't even thought about it, right? Because before they asked me to be a judge or anything, right? So I start thinking about, okay, how can I, what am I looking to say they're good or bad speech, right? So I record them everything. I studied the subject a little bit about, and I break it down in the specific things that they could do to make it better, a speech better, right? And then after I talk about the specific thing, I show the real examples in the speech context. So see, these students are not doing well because of this. See, the other one, he is doing much better.
Because of that.
Pay attention to this topic here. And then I did a course, introduction, gesture, good examples, bad examples, good examples, bad examples. And then I did a free mini course. So a lot of students, when they come back and ask me the question, I give them this mini course for them. And it's a good experience.
Such a good insights to teaching.
Yeah.
So last year, I made a friend with a freshman. She came here, I approached her, she becomes my friend, and she asked me this question. This is the first time somebody asked me that question. And I just wrote a blog in the 2024 about. It was back then. It was not a mini course. It was just a blog. I kind of thought about it. I talk about specific things, and then she asked me the question. I direct her to the blog, and I talked to her a little bit, saying, "Oh, you can do this to make it better. This, and this." And then she started practicing, and then she comes back to me. "Oh, I'm doing this. See if I'm doing a good speech." And then she presented to me, "I do this better." And then 1 year later, it was this year, and she was participating in the speech contest, like those 3 ones in April. And then she becomes the winner, right?
Wow.
And then I was there as a judge. They invited me to give her the certificate. We took pictures in the stage. It was so nice. So I have this all in the pictures. So I made a blog, talk about her, right? She was kind of watching the blog, practicing the things that I told her to do it, and now she's the first place.
Yeah.
And then I made up into a really nice course, and I'm giving to all the students for free. It's a good,
Maybe
good
you
experience.
when you see.
I can show you.
Yeah.
This is my blog here. When I get back home, I send you the book and the links to the blog, okay? But this is a. Just let me show the picture here. So nice.
Maybe you can start a speech class at the school.
So maybe in the second page. So second page. Maybe the third page. So I'm reading. When I'm writing, it goes going down, right? Yes. For example, this is the how to give good speech. So you click here, you can see the blog, right? For example, this is the picture of I did an interview with her, Kim Min-yue, the first place on the speech contest. So this is in the stage. We took a picture. That's the certificate. So I have more picture here. For example, this is me giving the certificates to her. Right. This is the picture of the final of a Hawaii English speaking competition. So she a year before, right? So this is this year in April. So a year before, this is when she talked to me and asked for help. And then I kind of give her a few specific things. Oh, you could do this better. And then she starts practicing. And I'm so glad that she becomes the winner. So glad. And then now I have evidence to show the students. Ah, if you do this, see, she took practice and she now is the winner.
When you saw her achievements, you were proud of it.
Yes, very, very, very. Yes.
Is there a chance you can apply for a speech class from the Institute Foreign Language?
What do you mean to teach a speaking class?
Yeah, speech class.
So do you mean me being teacher in the?
To teach speech classes.
For example, part of teaching English, for example, English, every language has 4 skills, right? So writing and reading, speaking and listening. Sometimes they ask me to do more emphasis in speaking or listening. So
the optional class as a speech in English.
Yes.
I don't really know. They always give me a book, and they don't supervise it that much. I feel like it's more flexible to teach English than the other subjects that I was teaching before. Because when I was teaching math, finance, I have to go through every specific topic on the book. But now the book seems to be more like a guide. For example, if I see a topic that sparks interest in the class, I can dive deep into the topic, have a better discussion. For example, every first class I teach is kind of not from the book, it's kind of from a diverse topic about networking, about making friends, about things like that.
Yeah.
So I think
the
I can.
aim for them is to listen and talk English.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe sometimes you can, how to say it, you can launch some English corner.
Yeah, I am the only teacher who goes to the English corner here.
Yeah.
So when I come here, there's a stone right there. Did you know the stone?
Yeah, I
So they said English foreigner corner. English corner is in the stone right there. So when I come here, my supervisor give me a tour So we walk in the car. Oh, there's a stone, and I thought of it. We did have English corner here
So
because the other universities that I've gone through, they did have. So then I start asking the student, where is the English corner? Nobody knew about it. I said, what? You don't have English corner here? They have a stone, but you don't have English corner? And I starting asking the supervisor, the leaders, and then next year they start doing English corner in the 3 trees over there, south campus.
how often will you get together to
So, for example, they didn't start yet. So they start in 3 or 4 week, usually every semester, and they usually do on Wednesday 7 p.m. And this is something else interesting. So the students come to the English corner 7. Somebody do the attendance, call their names here, and then they go back to the dormitory. They don't stay in the English corner, and then they come back by the finish time to say I'm here again to get the points.
Yeah.
But they don't stay there.
So what's the point?
Yes. So the point is only to get the points. They don't want to learn English.
Yeah.
But the few students who actually want to learn, they stay, and they become really good friends. And we talk a lot about. We sometimes go to the canteen, play games, play Uno. I have a lot of games, so we are playing games, having fun, right? Speaking English because I don't speak Chinese, right? So that's how I end up making really good friends in the English corner, because those students who stay are the ones who actually wanted to make the efforts to actually become good in English. And my point many times is, I did ask this in class, do you ever have felt the impression that your classmate is not studying hard as you, but he's getting better grades? And then some students, yes, I feel like I do study hard, but my classmate who is sleeping more, studying less, is getting better grades. How can that be?
The method?
For example, English is a very interesting topic to learn. And maybe if you don't study hard math, you don't get a good grades.
Yeah.
But language is different. For example, those who are not studying hard, they are maybe the ones who are more extroverted. They go to party, they go to English corner, they have fun.
Yeah.
So actually, you can learn a lot, new language, when you're there in social interactions, playing, speaking, talking to other people, right? So maybe your classmates are doing just that.
And there are also many video games.
For example, I
in
remember when I was in
scenarios.
Jujian, so the English corner was in the middle, in the way to going to the library. So I remember going to the English corner Wednesday, sit there on the bench, and a lot of students passing. They're going to the library. I said, oh, hello, where are you going? I'm going to the library. So why don't you stay here in the English corner? Let's have some fun. Let's have some practice. No, I'm going to study harder in the library. So I don't really get it, right? So part of learning a new language is being here, right? To have fun. But you can maybe even learn better than studying hard in the library, because if you go to study math, physics, okay, I
Even
agree with you.
grades,
You can go to the library. Maybe it's a better deal. But for language, it's a very important deal to stay in the activities, to participate, to talk to everyone, to increase your ability to express yourself. You're never gonna get better if you don't stay here.
Yeah, you can also get aspirations from the
Exactly.
communication. Yeah.
But some of them, I still couldn't convince them to stay. They only go to the library. Okay. If you want to go to the
Because
library.
they always do that from the maybe primary school.
Yeah. Old habits.
But for language, it might even be better to stay in the English corner.
Yeah.
It is fun. You can make more friends. You can play games. It's a fun activity, right? It's an opportunity to actually be able to. I make my best friends in English corner.
When I studied here, I also went to the English corner every week.
So what? It was under the 3 trees.
Yeah.
Yes, it's still there. No.
It's in the meeting room.
Meeting room. Okay, we only do meeting room when it's getting close to winter, and maybe it's rainy, maybe it's too cold outside. Then we do the meeting. So I kind of when you go to the meeting room, meeting room in the classroom, I also bring my pen drive. I have some games with the screen, and it's fun too. But I am the only foreign teacher who goes to the English corner for those 4 years here. So I have all the foreign teachers live close to me, right? So they're my neighbor on the upper floor, next floor. Sometimes I ask them, why don't you go to the English corner too, right? And they never go. I don't know.
I want to ask you, do you often contact with other foreign teachers?
So I meet them in the elevator.
Do they have the same habits as you? Talk to others?
I don't see that. I don't know why.
Our foreign teacher before.
Matthew.
For example, I feel like I'm very different in many aspects. So when I came here in China, my second place that I stayed there 6 months, I also have a lot of foreign teachers, kind of my neighbors, right? So one day, do you want to become part of our group? We get together every 15 days and we go to this place. And then I said, okay. So they invited me, I went there. It was a bar. They start drinking, right?
Yeah.
I never drink alcohol in my life. So after 30 minutes, 1 hour, people are high. I was the only one sober. They start telling jokes not so good to my point of view. And I feel like, I'm going to the restroom.
Yeah.
And I went back home, right? So I never went to those activities anymore. And I feel like I get more of my time when I spend time with the students. We have a clean activity.
Yeah.
We don't talk bad jokes. We don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
I never smoke. So it's kind of my principle, right? And I have much more good time with the students than hanging out with the foreign teachers who are drinking, smoking, telling
Or
bad jokes.
other
It's kind of a
bad habits.
You
So
find meaning in communicating with friends.
yes, students. Yes, much better. Yes, much
Yeah.
better than hanging out with foreigners, to be honest. And that was my last time hanging out with the foreigners.
Yeah.
I don't mean I don't disrespect. They can do whatever with their
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
They're good people. I'm not saying that,
You
but
are-
but I'm. Yeah.
I mean, different people have different lifestyles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
the students in the university are so lucky to have you
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. Okay, it's getting late, so I'm gonna go. Very nice meeting you guys.
Yeah.
So when I get back home, I send you the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The
I'm
link to
Looking
the.
forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Is there a lot of fish in here? Is there a lot of fish?
嗯，对，
Yes.
你会说中文吗？
A lot of fish.
嗯，对，
Yes.
对对对对。
Okay.
yes
Did you get some? Did you get some fish?
嗯，
Yes.
我
Fishing.
Chinese
嗯
你是说 Chinese 吗？
I don't speak Chinese. Sorry, I don't speak Chinese.
哦哦哦，
But did you get some fish?
对，
Okay. Hello. Is there fish there?
我们不会说英语，不会说英语。
Is there some fish?
啊，就是是，
Sure, yeah. Did you catch some? Catch fish?
听不懂，听不懂。
Not yet. Oh, sí, bueno. Where's the fish? Is there a fish there?
No,
Nope.
small fish.
Small fish.
Very small fish.
Are you students here?
Huh?
Are you students?
Yes.
Okay. Do you speak English? So what is your major?
Major 专业，
环境，环境，
我可以我可以查一下。
Huh?
环境与生物工程。
Environmental engineering.
Environment engineering. That seems to be a good major.
Thank you.
So are you classmates? The same major? The same?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
刀妹室友怎么说
Dome, your name?
？Yes.
What's your name?
崔浩颖，
Sui Haoyan Dome.
董冰玉。
Dong Bingyu.
Yes.
And yours again?
Huh?
And yours again?
You're okay.
Dong Bingyu and you?
Classmate.
Okay, okay, okay. So do you have English classes?
Hmm?
Do you have English classes?
No.
No? What?
What 怎么说？
So what year are you in? This is your first year, second year, third year, last year?
第3年吧。
Third year.
Oh, that's why you don't have English anymore. So last year you did, right? Last year you did have English. Third year, no more. So they tell me in the first and second year, every class, every major has English. In the third and fourth year, you don't have English anymore.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, yes.
我听不
Okay.
懂。
And you're in the third year, so no more English.
嗯
But you should keep studying English. It's good.
Yes. 怎么说那个？
你要考6级，我要考4级。
对，我可以 translation 一下。
Oh,
Translation
okay.
app.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So I say that you should keep learning English because any major plus good English means a much better job in the future.
哦。
That's why.
这么快。 We are preparing for CT4 and the
Oh.
CT6.
CT4 and CT6.
Yes.
Is that hard?
I think very hard,
Oh, okay.
especially listening.
Oh, listening.
Yes.
It's difficult.
Yes, yes.
How do you prepare for the exam? How do you prepare? How do you study for the exam?
他问咱们如何备考。
背单词。
Brush up on the question.
You have an app to study in an app, helping apps.
Memory words.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think English is not good.
Yeah, it is hard. The secret of learning English is not to study too hard. It is to study a little bit, but every day.
Yes.
So you don't have to study all day. It's not good. Study, you get tired. So, but if you study just a little bit, but every day.
听懂了吗？
感觉有点难，感觉 understand is difficult.
Okay.
哦，可以问你是外教吗？
老师 ，teacher。
Yes, I'm a teacher. Yes. I'm teaching English here.
foreign teacher.
Yes. Did you had a foreign teacher before? Did you ever had a foreign teacher?
No.
No, never.
No, never.
哦，
还有什么想问的？
中文 Chinese
Can you speak Chinese?
no, sorry. No, I can't speak Chinese. Very difficult for me.
非常难。
But it's good that you speak a little English. So my Chinese is zero. No Chinese at all. Zero, yes, no Chinese.
No 就是零，zero，
Zero, nothing.
就是没有的意思。
Yes.
太厉害了。拍照吗？
来，我的朋友想和你拍照。My friend wants to take photos with you.
Yes, let's take photo. Yes. I was just waiting for you to ask that. I was waiting. Why are they going to ask me to take photos?
哦，他在
Let's
等
take
我。
photo. Let's yes.
Oh.
Give the phone to her. Give the phone. Take photos.
哦，OK。
So maybe we're gonna
Oh,
if you're
okay,
against
okay,
the
okay.
sun,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes, like this. Good pictures.
OK。
Okay, one more.
那好。
Like this now.
Yeah. Okay.
Now your turn.
Oh,
Your
okay,
turn.
okay.
You too.
What's your name?
My name is Teacher Gameiro.
Mado.
Gameiro.
Gamedo.
Yes. Now give the phone to her. It's your
Oh,
turn.
OK。
You're sweating. My goodness, you're
Oh,
sweating.
oh yes.
Why are you sweating? Are you nervous? Okay.
OK。
Another one. Now you do this. I do this.
OK。
OK。
Now I want the picture too. So can you send it to me?
Send.
Yes. Send the picture to me.
Send a picture to me.
Yes.
Oh, OK。
照片
Yeah.
WeChat。
Yes. So let's. This is me asking your WeChat.
Asking.
Yes. So you can send a picture to me.
Oh, OK。
Okay. Okay. Both of you. Okay.
OK。哦，我加到第一个非常好的。
Where are you from?
I'm from Bashi.
巴西。哦。
Yes. Okay. I got you here. So.
OK。
有冰玉。
So I'm accepting you. Accepting.
OK。
OK。
We will 怎么说发名字给你？我要my name is for you.
Yeah.
For
Yeah. Oh,
for this.
freedom. Is that?
Yes.
Your, oh, okay.
Yes.
So I think I did accept all of you here. Right. Now you can send me the picture. You too. Send me the picture.
Oh.
OK。 我拍了半身照，刚才。我想 P 图。
Oh, good pictures. Good.
OK。
Marcelo Gameiro.
Marcelo
Gameiro.
Gamelo.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Very nice. So I'm gonna show you something that okay. So okay, this is you, right? For example, this is you. So I'm gonna, for example, put the picture in the background. So this is you, right?
哦。这是什么 ？OK。
So this is you, right?
This is me.
But this is your account. for example, this is you.
嗯，
Yes.
董冰
Yes,
玉。
yes.
Okay. So for example, I put the picture in the background. So when I open your WeChat, I see your picture, right?
哦，他看见你的照
And
片就
then
认识
and
你。
then I remember you.
OK OK
Okay,
So
OK。
I'll do the same here. Now is your account.
My pleasure.
Frieden, right? So-
Yes yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here. Background.
Background.
Choose a picture here, right? Okay. So when I open your account, I see your picture, right?
Yes.
So
yes,
I,
thank you,
I
thank you.
remember you.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
So the reason I do this is because, for example, you are not using your own picture here. So what is this? So this is a fish.
Yes. Blue
So
fish.
for example, when I see a blue fish, and okay, here's not Chinese, it's better. But if I see a blue fish, I don't remember who this person is. So that's why I take a picture, because now when I open,
嗯。
I remember you.
哦，OK OK OK。
That's fine. And I did the same with you, right? So when I, for example, here, this is you, right? So it's a Chinese. I don't understand this Chinese. I don't understand. And also when I see the picture here, it's not you. So this one, sorry, it's taking long. It's not you.
哦，
Right.
就看见这个头像
But
是你。
when I open the account,
Uh,
oh, I
can I-
see the picture. I remember now.
哦，他就看到这个
That's
背
right.
景就知道是你。
So my question is, why don't you use your own picture?
哦
Why?
OK OK OK。
Why?
OK。
Why don't you use your own picture?
嗯
Why don't you use your own picture? Why?
，Don't you？
For example, I use my own picture, right? For example, if you see here, let me, for example, let me send you something. For example, I send, okay, that's me, right? I use my own picture. So that's my picture. So my own picture. But you is not your picture. For example, you is a cartoon, right?
他
You is
说
a fish. So
Ah,
why
对
don't
对
you use your own picture?
哦，就说我的背景是
I
这个
use my own picture,
啊，
right?
你用你的头像。
Yeah. For
对
example, my picture, not your picture.
哦，
Why?
他的是他的图片。哦，
Why?
I think
我喜欢这个人物。
你那英语说。I think use my picture.
Mm.
I think I'm not beautiful.
No, you are
so-
beautiful.
No,
Very-
no, no,
isn't
no,
she? Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful?
no, no, no,
She's
no.
beautiful. She's cute. You're cute. Beautiful. Why do you think I was wanted to take a picture with you? Why? Because I think you're beautiful, cute.
Beautiful.
Yes, you're beautiful.
Maybe I'm not confident.
Okay, but you should be more confident because you're very,
Thank you.
very
I'm
beautiful.
trying. I'm trying.
You should be more confident
Okay. Okay.
because you're very beautiful,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
right? Isn't she beautiful?
Beautiful.
And you are too. So why you not use your own
就说
picture?
你说说你为什么不用你的头像当做你的当
So
用
what's
你
your
的
what's your
I
excuse?
like Japanese.
You like you like
cotton.
you like Japanese cartoon.
对
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
就
But
是我
you can put the Japanese cartoon here
哦就可以把你的那个 Japanese 图片
in the
Put-
moments.
哦
Yeah.
哦
You put
朋友
the
圈
Japanese here and your picture there.
可以把你的那个 Japanese 那个图片放在朋友圈里边。
Do you understand? So
Ah.
use the Japanese
就
here
换成我是吧
and you here.
就是把这个图片放到这里边。
？OK
Okay?
OK。
Okay. Because both of you are pretty cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't tell me that you're not cute. That's not a good excuse.
Excuse.
Yes. So not a good reason for telling me, I don't use my picture because I'm not pretty. You are pretty. Both of you are.
就是说咱们可以用咱们的那个照片就是当咱们那个头像，因为我们非常漂亮，就差不多这个意思。
OK。
Okay, I'm very happy to meet both of you. Very happy.
我也happy.
I'm gonna go.
Very happy.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Okay, see you.
too. See you.